Today's topic is all about finding exactly the right word when you need it. And if you've got 5 minutes, I've got some tips to help you find that exact right word. I think you all know by now that writing anything is all about communicating. That's the fundamental aspect of what writing is. Doesn't matter whether you're writing a memoir, whether you're writing a how-to manual, if you're writing a novel, all of these things require you to communicate something to your readers. If you don't communicate anything to them, then there's no point in doing the writing. And the fundamental unit we have for communication in writing is the word. Individual words that all build on one another to create a story. Finding exactly that right word is fundamental to your readers having the very best experience and getting the story that you want them to get. Now, I'm sure you've heard this before, but Mark Twain probably put it most famously when he said this: "The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug." So how do you find that right word when you've got it almost right but not quite? Well, I have some tips for you to help you find the right word at the right time. Tip number 1 is use a thesaurus. Yes, I really mean that. Use a thesaurus. Now, I can't tell you how many online writing pieces of advice that I've seen that have told new writers in particular to step away from the thesaurus. But I happen to think that that's a bit of ill-conceived advice unless it is given within the context of what a thesaurus is for and what it is not for. The purpose of a thesaurus is not to find a fancy word when a simple word will do. The purpose of a thesaurus is to help you to find exactly the right word when you need it. And it doesn't matter whether you use the thesaurus, which is part of your word processing program. Microsoft Word has a very good one, or you have an old copy of Roget's thesaurus that you've had since you were in high school. These are excellent sources for you. The purpose of a thesaurus is to give you similar words that are not all exactly the same, but are similar. That's the key. Similar, but not identical. And that's where your almost right word can really help you. If you plug your almost right word into a thesaurus, it'll give you a list of words that are similar, but not identical. But in that list, you might find exactly the right word that you're looking for. Tip number 2, don't try to find exactly the right word on your first flow through a paragraph. What I mean is, write your complete paragraph, get to the end of it, and oftentimes when you've finished your thought, the precisely right word will come to you. Tip number 3, recognize the difference between a precise word and the right word. A word in itself can actually provide precision without being the right word or being comprehensible. For example, if the exact precise word that you need is so erudite that no one understands it, it's incomprehensible to your reader, then it's not the right word. So the bottom line is, a characteristic of a right word is a word that can be understood by your readers. Tip number 4, read the paragraph out loud. If you're looking for the right word within a paragraph, just read it aloud. Oftentimes, as you listen to it, you will actually hear the right word as you're moving through the paragraph. Tip number 5, use online tools. This is a really fun one. There are some online tools available to us as writers that can help us to find the right word. And sometimes we can find an idea about something that makes us realize that the right word that we were looking for might not even be the right thing. So I've got 3 I want to suggest to you. The first one is called Onelookcom. It is a search engine that aggregates the definitions of words from 1,000 or more online dictionaries. How powerful is that? One thing that it allows you to do that a thesaurus does not, it allows you to enter an idea or a list of words that are related to the thing that you're looking for. and it will give you some suggested individual words that might fulfill your requirements. The second one is called relatedwords.org. You can use this one to enter phrases or individual words, and it will give you a list of words that might be the right one for you. The third one is called Rhymezone.com. Now this is a really fun one. It will provide for you rhyming words if that's what you're looking for, but it's not just that. It provides you with adjectives, synonyms, antonyms, phrases. It's really an interesting and fun place to visit, and it's a great place to sort of look at language and how words relate to one another. Well, I hope you have some fun finding the right word, particularly using those 3 online tools. And that's it for today. Goodbye, cheerio, so long. Not sure what the right word is, but I'll find it. Talk soon.
Subscribe to Write, Fix, Repeat, and maybe I can help you improve your writing knowledge and skills. 5 tips at a time.